What up, guys? It's your boy Fit, man. I'm just gonna go over a couple reasons why I think Conor lost this fight. I don't think he had a good chance of winning it anyways. If it went to decision, he was gonna lose automatically. I don't think he had a chance if it went to the scorer's card. That's for a fact. But as you can see in the picture, man, one thing I noticed is that at the weigh-in, he weighed 153. Mayweather was 149. As you can see, he's really shredded in this picture right here. But for the fight, once the fight started, he looked really big and bulky. He was oversized, I think. I don't think he should have gained too much weight to go into the fight, because by gaining that much weight, it increases his power, but then his speed and his stamina is definitely going to decrease. So that was his downfall, I think. I think if he stayed at around 155, under 160, he definitely would have had a better chance to definitely survive. He might not have won either way, because as you can see in the fight, the first 3 rounds he was doing all right, but it looked like Mayweather was impressing too much. He probably was just trying to figure out how he fights, because he did land a couple good shots, an uppercut, a couple decent hits. But he was throwing some like karate chop type hits. It was like UFC style hammer fists. So as you can see, that's the inexperience. But anyways, like I said, he looked too big. Unless he was gonna land a knockout punch, he wasn't gonna win this fight. But if he had stayed at a less weight, because once he walked into that ring, he looked like he had at least 15 pounds on Mayweather. He was definitely around 165. So that probably slowed him down, made him lose some stamina. And his punches, he might have had more power, but there wasn't as much speed. So if he stayed lean, he might have lasted longer. He might have got knocked out either way, TKO'd, but he might have survived. I think he might have lasted longer. He would have been able to defend himself longer, because he would have been leaner, probably had more energy, more stamina. And by sacrificing that for the power, I think that was his major downfall. Anyways, with the boxing gloves, speed plus power is what's going to get you that knockout. So if he stayed lean, he might have had a little bit more speed within his punches, and he might have had more stamina. So he might have made it through the 12 rounds. He would have definitely lost in the decision, even though it was a close match in my eyes in the beginning. The first 3 rounds, it seemed like he definitely won, because Mayweather wasn't really doing anything. Mayweather wasn't punching or anything like that. He was just absorbing the hits, just trying to see how he fights. So he definitely lost the first 3 rounds. I think round 8 was definitely tight if you watch the fight. And then round 9, that's when Mayweather started pushing the pace on him. And you could see that he was definitely getting tired after round 6. So Mayweather noticed that, and he started picking him apart. Landed a couple good hits, some good lefts, couple good rights. He definitely stung him. I don't think the ref should have stopped the fight when he did. If you guys watched the fight, he should have maybe let him take another 1 hit or 2 hits, let him go down. He is a UFC fighter. Boxing rules, I guess. But this fight right here, it wasn't that good of a fight. It was all right. It had its moments. But anyways, these are some of the reasons I think he lost. Straight off the head, like I said, he went into the fight, he gained too much weight. I think he should have stayed under 160 definitely. He would have had a better chance. Another reason why he lost, inexperience. He only had like 3 months, I believe, to prepare for the fight. He was fighting against one of the best, even though Mayweather hadn't fought in about 2 years. He was way older, and he was shorter. Conor had the arm length advantage in the fight, and the size, but that doesn't really matter, because you're only using your hands in this situation. In the UFC, the weight is definitely going to help you. If you put on extra weight, it'll be harder for people to take you down. And if you connect with a hit in the UFC with those gloves, you're going to knock somebody out. But like I said, the reason why he lost, I think, mainly is because he definitely put on too much weight to go into the fight, which basically made him lose stamina and reduced his speed. Anyways, he was inexperienced. He wasn't going to win this fight either way. Mayweather did his thing. Mayweather put together a couple hits at the end of the round 9 to really sting him. And then once round 10 started, it was just survival mode for him. If he was going to, I don't think he would have been able to knock Mayweather out at this point, because he had no power in his punches anymore. You can't use your legs or anything like that. So yeah, it would have went the distance most likely, or he would have got knocked out, like really knocked out, and that's what I wanted to see. The referee, I don't know. That referee seemed a little bit towards Mayweather. He was calling a lot of stuff against Conor, and he looked at him in the beginning of the fight, which wasn't cool. He was telling him not to grab him, this and that. Obviously, he knows that. Even though he did grab him a couple times and he threw a few shots to the back of the head. That's just the UFC style of fighting. It's not gonna. That's just natural. He's gonna do it. But it was an entertaining fight. It wasn't really a great fight. Um, I mean, the referee should have let Mayweather maybe hit him a couple more times, and if he went down to the floor, count him out. That's just my opinion. But the reason why I think he lost, mainly, like I said before, it was definitely his stamina and his endurance. Once round 6 hit, it looked like he was just losing it. He didn't have nothing behind his punches anymore. He wasn't going to be able to affect Mayweather because Mayweather got that defense. And if you can't really hit him with no power punches, he's not going to feel affected. So that's why he started pushing forward with his hand to his head, and he just finished him in the 10th. Um, he did his thing, man. He's 50-0. Some people say this fight shouldn't count towards his record. But if he had lost, they would have said he was 49-1. They would not say he's going to be 49-0 because that fight doesn't count. They definitely would have gave him that L. So he has to take this W because it was definitely a fight. Because if he lost, he would have take that L to his name. So he's definitely 50-0 now. But it was, like I said, it was a okay fight. I think Conor should just stick to the UFC, man. Boxing's not for him. He needs to definitely use his legs and all his tools, basically. That's what makes him entertaining, so he should definitely just stay in the UFC. It was a high fight. Shout out to Mayweather for winning it, whatever, man. But anyways, that's just my opinions and some of the things I think cost him the fight. I mean, he most likely would have lost, but some of the things that probably cost him going the distance and surviving in the match, basically. So, anyways, that's what I think. Just comment. Let me know what you guys think. Reasons why you think he lost and what he could have did better to win the fight. But like I said, it was just an entertaining fight, so you had to watch it because it was two different sports going at it. And there's always that possibility that if he did knock out Mayweather, it would have been a lot of hype. So you had to watch it. Like I said, he should stick to the UFC. That's just my opinions on it. It's your boy Fit, man. Comment, like, subscribe, man. Just let me know what you guys think. The reasons why he lost, and the reasons why he could have won the fight, but he ended up losing. And what you guys think about that referee and the calls and all that kind of stuff, and if it was an entertaining fight or not. But anyways, man, thanks for checking out the videos. As always, like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.